And Bob Rayner is back. Bob Rayner hasn't been on Q for a couple of years. One of our great electronics guests. We were talking earlier. This gentleman goes back to when we used to offer things. What are they called again?
VCRs.
VCRs.
1999.
The video cassette recorder.
That's correct.
Times have changed, but this is a really unique item for people who have cable, who are cutting the cable, and about 1 million other ways that you want to pick up what's called over-the-air television.
The way it once always was.
And it's still there, and guess what? It's called free.
Free, absolutely free. There is free over-the-air television, and every television ever sold in the United States for the last, I don't know, 30, 40 years has the connections to get you free over-the-air television, and all you need is an antenna to suck those signals out of the air.
And how about if we're going to do that, come back to the brand that helped invent the television itself.
That is
this
indeed
is crazy
true.
good.
Yeah,
RCA.
They are the world's largest manufacturer of over-the-air antennas, and they have patented technology in here, including what they call SmartBoost, amplifiers for the television signal, and it's really spectacular. A lot of people aren't aware of the fact that along with your regular television channels, all the network ones you're familiar with, there are also sub-channels each station has, so you can get many more channels. You can get all of those things. It comes over, and if they broadcast in 4K, 8K, 1080p high definition, whatever, if they broadcast in it, you can pick it up, and as a matter of fact, it's actually better than when it's over cable or satellite because it's pure uncompressed right to your television.
It's also got SmartBoost technology. We're showing a lot of technology and a lot of extras with this.
Right,
so
SmartBoost.
That was kind of the little video within it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to get this right now. We got today's special value coming up. So let's just answer some quick questions.
Sure.
What kind of TVs will this work with?
If it's sold in North America for the last several decades, it has a cable television connection.
Wow.
Here it is. I show it to you right here. There is this end at the cable, and you have the connection for it on your television, including today's special value or one decades ago.
Okay.
You screw that onto your antenna cable connection on your TV, and you plug this power adapter, this power injector into the wall. Boom, you are done. That's all the connection you need to do.
I love it. I'm going to keep throwing you these questions here if you don't mind, because I love this idea. Can I use this even if I'm keeping traditional cable?
Absolutely. It's just on your remote control for your television. You switch from the whatever input you're using with your cable box, you switch it to what's usually labeled TV. Now, so you don't have to disconnect anything. You just add this.
Once I do that, we're going to show a little animation here, Bob.
Okay.
How do I find then the signal to draw everything in?
There is a free app that RCA gives you called Signal Finder. I have it up here. You can load this free app either onto your iPhone, your Android phone, your iPad, your Android tablet, and when you do that, it will show you, you put in your location information, you move it around, and it will actually show you with the Signal Finder where the signals are coming from, where the transmitters are. It has 360-degree reception, but if you're in a fringe area...
So wait a minute, that on the top screen there, you're seeing...
Right, those are your...
That just came up.
Right, that's it. And then you can move that around within your home, use that free app, and if you need to tweak the antenna by moving it in a certain direction, you can do so just following where the signals are.
So that's a holiday deal. A holiday weekend deal. We have it for under $30. Think about this. Under $30, you can hook it up in minutes to your TV. You download the app, Signal Finder, and once I get these over-the-air channels in my area, it's going to be different from Minnesota where you live.
No matter, different market areas.
Different market areas. Those over-the-air channels that I'm watching, they're free.
They're free, and all of the sub-channels, as I mentioned moments ago, each of those channels, you may not know this because you've never had an over-the-air antenna before, but like if you have a channel named Channel 3, well, there's also like a 3A, a 3B, a 3C. Many of those channels are on your cable television station, cable television setup, but you may not be aware of the fact that you can pick up those same channels, many of them, for free if you use an over-the-air antenna.
Price goes up at the end of the day on this one. End of the day, it's Labor Day, holiday weekend sale. So want to pick this up, the amplified indoor HDTV antenna, multi-directional. Okay, now that you showed me, I love it. How to set it up,
Yep.
how I find the signal, how it comes in,
Right.
what is the quality of the picture that I'm getting, the sound that I'm going to get.
The quality is theoretically even better than your cable or television or satellite signal, because when program sources send their signals through cable systems or through satellite, it gets compressed while it goes through those tens of thousands of miles of cable or through the air. When you pick it up off the air from your local area transmitters, it's uncompressed. It's theoretically crisper and less noisy than it would be if you get it on satellite or cable. If you're in a real fringe area, boost it up a little bit if you need to with these, but you don't necessarily need to, because often this is just enough.
Silly me. Sorry. Got through this late. Where do you put that?
Where do you put
You
what?
don't put that, this unit
Wherever
right here.
you want to.
Put
We
it on
have it.
you don't put it on your roof. Don't
No.
have to put it outside.
Oh, no,
You
no,
keep
no.
it inside.
No. As a matter of fact, Rick, I can show you something I did. Here's a shot I just took before I came into the studio. That's a picture of that antenna sitting in my home office next to my TV. And look at this. When I did a scan to find channels, I don't know if you can read it there. It says actually 25 channels found.
That's your house.
That was sitting on my desk, not near a window, nothing like that, sitting at my desk.
In the last minute, we've only got 1 minute.
Yeah.
This is a holiday weekend deal. Give me some of those channels that people can expect now that are going to be free. Local news.
Local news, local sports, local television channels, and all of their sub-channels, some of which you think were only available on cable. And if you have a room, it's not just cutting the cable cord, but if you want to add a television to the deck, the front porch, your summer home, maybe a spare room, and you don't want to pay for the extra cable box,
Your home gym downstairs.
here you go. Home gym, whatever. Here you go. You buy this, it's less than $30,
know what? I gotta
and
tell you
you've
something.
added tons of stuff.
I am paying for an extra cable box in our home gym in our basement.
Could you live with 25 channels in the basement?
Yes.
Well, then there you go.
Canceling the
Get
doggone
rid of that
It's
box.
going to pay for itself
Right.
the first month we use it.
Right.
I mean, it's a better idea. You just sold me on this. So in
I'm
30
glad.
seconds, wrap this up from RCA. What'd you bring us, Bob?
RCA, multi-directional 360-degree antenna, free television programming, cut the cord or add extra televisions. Simple, could not be simpler and easy to use. Every television sold in the United States has the connections to do it. 2 connections, boom, you're done.
This holiday weekend deal, by the way, goes up at the end of the day, as I mentioned earlier. This is on Easy Pay 5 times for $6.
Cool.
Great to have you back
Glad
in the
to be
studio
here.
there, Bob Rayner.
Thank you. Thank
All
you,
the best to you. Hey, guess what? I'm wearing some shoes. Before we get, I'm going to be bouncing around.